All right, so today I'm actually joined by the fabulous Leo Wang. Leo, can you give us a little short about who you are and what you're doing here today?
So I've been watching YouTube for the last over a decade now, and the first YouTuber I watched was a Smosh, and then evolved with expanded a lot more. And this is my third VidCon. My first one was in 2018, and then 2019, and then you may have heard of this thing called Panini or coronavirus thing.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah,
Terrible.
but all these YouTubers, they're like way different than mainstream, celebrities, and in normal life they're typical Americans as usual, except for Logan Paul or whatever it is. But we love Mr. Beast, and my idea of coming to VidCon is basically getting to meet more YouTubers, and maybe hopefully if my career as a YouTuber maybe lifts up a little bit, maybe I could reach out to the YouTubers I met.
Yeah, no, that's actually a great point. Honestly, what I've really loved about VidCon so far is how easy it is and accessible all the creators are. And they're honestly, for the most part, I have yet to meet anyone that's been rude. They're all been extremely nice, extremely supportive, very like open and like very kind to their fans. Because I guess we all know we're creators here. We love video and stuff like
In
that.
2019, there's this thing called Escape the Night by Joy Graceffa. All the YouTubers are nice except for this one. You know her.
Oh God, yeah, we're not gonna say any names, but you know.
I love Joy and Colleen, and if you're not smiling, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
I remember a lot of the YouTubers, references.
Yeah, the catch lines are like repeated jokes maybe.
Or the odd ones out is wear your seatbelts, or good mythical morning is hey Red, what's up with Tokyo? What?
This is actually what I really, really wanted to ask you about. I noticed ever since this one panel, it was at the How to Make Money Through Facebook or something, right?
Yeah.
Your Facebook video. You were sitting next to me and my pal in the front row.
Yeah.
And the panelists, they were talking, they were talking about Facebook, but at some point he's like, hey, if you want to learn from someone, I highly recommend Mr. Beast. And I remember me and my friend literally audibly heard you gasp very loudly next to us. And I was like, you seem like Mr. Beast's biggest fan. What do you have to say about that?
He is a goddess. In real life, I think Jimmy is a very ordinary guy, but he's super nice. A lot of the philanthropy and giving away free money, and he racks up a lot of views, and remakes a lot of the famous games like the Squid Game or him being Willy Wonka. Yeah.
Something me and my friends have been saying is that he's the only one that can do these sort of extravagant, large scale like projects because I guess he has the monopoly on it now. Now he has the funds to do it and the team to actually make that mission happen. It's like you really can't go to any other channel to get that type of content.
Well, that is true though. But here's what I think about YouTuber nowadays. In the past, YouTubers are like the OG YouTubers like Bethany Moda, Rhett and Link, Tyler Oakley, Grace Helbig, and Wongfu Productions, Smosh.
Yeah, all those. Yeah.
Those-
Old school.
Yeah, super old school, and also Jenna Marbles, Shane Dawson.
Of course. Oh my gosh, the real OGs right there to me too.
They were like actual family. In 2012 and 2013, there was this thing called the YouTube Space, and YouTube Space is really a place where YouTubers do competitions a little bit and do any shootings or things like that. But ever since the pandemic, I don't know what's going on, but Alphabet just closed it down.
Yeah, that's just crazy. I didn't know that.
And then since 2014, there was this Viners joining YouTube. Some, some are troublemakers, but and then there's BuzzFeed. Many of them are very awesome. I met it before, and then there's this thing called TikTok. Which is super popular right now, and many of the TikTokers, also nice, and they want to join the YouTube bandwagon. Then came the coronavirus, which devastated all of us. Some of the OGs, of their past, some eventually quit, which I felt very sad about it.
Really? Okay. Because I felt like Corona kind of gave a boost to the creator economy in the sense that everyone's at home. It
Well-
almost encouraged people to view and then also inspired a lot of people to even start trying to create. But you're saying you think it actually hurt some of the OGs.
Well, also with the protest, 2 years ago.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it was a crazy time. Election year, coronavirus, like it literally hit us all so many different things at once. It really was insanity back then, yeah.
Super insanity.
Tell me about the panel day, because you were standing at Mr. Beast panel, by the way. So for those who don't know, Mr. Beast panel was yesterday at 10 in the morning, but people started making line around 9 when the actual creator lounge opened. And you must have been in that line, right? Because you were kind of close to me. You were like even, I think, a few people ahead of me, it seemed. So I remember we get into this panel and you're just standing up, just living it up, waiting, excited, pointing out people, pointing out. So how was that yesterday? Can you tell me about what that was like?
Like hundreds of people in the room just for this guy and the
The YouTube, the analyst guy or whatever,
yes,
yeah.
exactly.
How many people, creators, did you see? Because I saw you were even pointing it out, and some guy even came by and like said hi to you.
Chad from Spy Ninja, shout out to him, and Wendover Productions, Sam from Wendover.
Oh, really? So that's the only two you saw?
So far, that's who I acknowledge and know.
Yeah, because I remember you were so hyped, man. It was so beautiful. Like I said, I have some clips that you'll all get to see because I was like, dude, you were. Like I said, I can tell you were really excited, man.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you want to do here at VidCon besides just networking and meeting YouTubers? What else are you excited for?
Learning a little bit more how the creators, deal, when it comes to, multiple platforms or, what's on a video, what's in real life, and also how they, do side hustles like, start your own businesses and, or a lot of various topics too.
I agree. Like honestly, a lot of the panels I've learned a lot, and I also heard some kind of generic advice. But some things are like just not secrets. Like I remember, or what Mr. Beast said at his panel actually. The advice he likes to give is make 100 videos. Improve them little by little, and you'll learn. There's no like secret formula. Like you do this one trick, and suddenly you got millions of views. You really have to own the craft of actually just making good content.
Each YouTubers are very different, Mr. Beast, initially he was like a
Gaming commentator. I kind of saw his old videos before. Like he was playing Call of Duty.
yeah, all those stuff, back when he's in North Carolina, and since then, the rest is history.
And it took him until his 1,000th video to actually start going viral, by the way. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's just like, that's why I really respect Mr. Beast as well. He's a pretty humble guy. He knows that you have to put in the work, and he's one of those people that has put in the work. He did not experience overnight success, right?
Yeah.
Even though it feels like it in a lot of people's recollection of how he rose to, the star level that he really is.
Yeah. Some other YouTubers, they actually were like explosive back in 2014 and 15, back in the time. But then, some, goes down a little bit. So a few, unfortunately, quits.
Yeah, it's tough, man. And I can only imagine, especially if you've been doing it for so long. And then now, like maybe, for example, like even if they were like a travel channel, like all of a sudden, what are you going to do with coronavirus locking us down at home? Like, how can you really pivot from that?
Exactly.
So did you actually get to speak to Mr. Beast at all, or, go up to him yet?
Well, sadly, no, the security.
Yeah, you're right. So like, there's not doing a meet and greet, huh? That'd probably be too crazy.
Charlie D'Amelio already filled up the entire meet and greet. So Mr. Beast,
It would be the whole expo hall.
standby waiting time 600 minutes.
Yeah, no, you're right. I guess that's fair. That's a
10
fair
hours
point.
to beat.
Thank you so much for talking to me, and I really appreciate it. There's a camera here, there's a camera there. Just shout out all your socials, and where can people find you?
Here's my business card. The Fabulous Leo Wang.
The Fabulous Leo Wang on all platforms,
pretty
much. And then on Twitter and TikTok, the Fabulous LW, just the
Yeah,
initials afterward.
exactly.
All right, thanks, guys.